Hey you guys, hi. It has been a very long time since I've been on my channel making any videos. It's been too long and I'm sorry. I feel super uncomfortable and awkward and all those crazy things, but I'm excited to be back. Thank you for all of you who have stuck around and have commented asking where I've been, how I've been doing, and asking if I was going to come back. And oh my god, I feel like that's like the story of my life. Like, it has just been crazy. The last time I made a video was last fall and I haven't been back since then, and it's almost fall again. It's like August 11th or 12th or something, and it's insane. And I'm sorry if I'm looking here and not here. I am trying to film on my iPhone for the first time. I've never done that before. I usually always use my camera, and that's not the easiest thing to set up and do. And now that I got a new iPhone, it has a ton of storage. I'm hoping that this works today, and then this can be something new that I can do, because I miss YouTube so much, like so much. And I've been wanting to come back for a while, but just so much has been going on that has like allowed me not to be able to do it. And so I'm gonna get ready today because I have no makeup on, and I am just gonna chit chat and let you guys know where I've been, what I've been up to. I do need to try to keep it a little quiet because Nolan is sleeping right upstairs and I don't want to wake him up. So he's taking a nap, and he's only 2 and he needs his naps. So I'm not gonna be too super loud, and that's a struggle for me because I'm pretty loud. So let's just jump right in and get ready. Yeah, I miss you guys. I feel so sad. I'm trying to move my hair. No. I feel like I look such a hot mess today. I don't have any makeup on yet, but I need to get my hair out of my face. That doesn't look the best, but okay. I hope that this camera angle is good. It looks like it's fine, but I am annoyed that I keep looking here and I don't like it, and I already can tell. I'm so sorry if this video is just all over the place and I don't know how to act anymore because I haven't been on YouTube in so long. And you guys know I don't edit my videos because I don't have time for that, and also I feel like it makes it seem faker. So this is the real me and I'm weird. I'm first gonna use Smashbox like blemish control face primer. I'll start off with that. I've been having the worst acne of my life. I got off of birth control in March, and my skin I thought I had really nice skin, just like naturally. No, it's just like birth control made my skin really nice. So my face has been like lit up. I already used moisturizer. I had to go buy a new moisturizer too. This is an Equate, like a Walmart brand, salicylic acid moisturizer, and this. And I also bought a cleanser from their same brand that had salicylic acid, and my acne has gone away quite a bit more. I mean, I still have like a couple of pimples like around my face, but that has helped tremendously. Okay, so let me get my foundations ready. I'll just put it on the back of my hand. Why not? I have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in Nude, and I'm gonna mix it with another one. So last time I updated you guys, I believe, was it like October or like November or something like that, I was still working at the bank and I was working full-time, and a lot has changed since then, and I'm kind of hoping that it will allow me to have a ton more time to do YouTube, which would make me really happy. My videos aren't monetized anymore, so I'm not expecting to get any like money anymore, because I just wasn't uploading frequent enough. So I mean, it would be a goal of mine. That would be kind of cool to do, but honestly, over the whole entire time that I've done YouTube, which I put up my first YouTube video May 2010, so it was like over 8 years ago. Oh, I also mixed in the Tarte Maracuja foundation. I don't know, it's like almost gone. I don't know what color this is in, medium. And I'm just gonna use my beauty blender and start putting those on. So yeah, I was working at the bank, and I guess, okay, so what started first was literally right after I had made that video. I had said, yeah, like Nolan's in daycare, I had a half day today, so that's when I can film, because, you know, he's in daycare and he already is there all day. He was napping at the time, so it was fine. I could just, you know, come home and do a video and go pick him up when I was done. Literally like a couple days later, we got an email saying that our daycare lady was moving to San Diego and we had 30 days to find a new daycare. And our daycare was right in our neighborhood. It was like a really sweet lady. Our friends had their kids go there, so that's kind of why I felt more comfortable doing it. And it was only $35 a day, which is amazing. And they like provided food and everything. Daycare for that price is like so hard to find. And so we basically had no daycare, and I didn't want just like any random person watching him in their house. Like, I'm really protective. I wasn't having it. So we ended up finding one of the girls that worked there said that she would keep watching Nolan and 2 other kids until June. But then in June, she wouldn't be able to do it anymore. She actually extended it for us until like a week or so ago. And I tell you, like, God's timing is like perfect with everything. So we did that, and I stayed full-time at the bank. I had been there since January 2011, so I worked there for 7.5 years, and it makes me super emotional talking about it. But okay, I'm gonna use this Tarte concealer in medium. I don't know what this is called, but it just looks like that. Sorry if I'm looking this way, but that's like where my mirror is. So yeah, so at my job, we found out like our raises and stuff in, I believe, March, and that's how they do it every year. And then they just like prorate it back to the beginning of the year, and you just get like a bigger paycheck. So that time comes, and my manager informs me that I am not going to get a raise that year. And I was livid because I had been there for so long, and I just felt like so disrespected. And I know that a bunch of people that had just got hired in there were making basically the same amount as me, and they just started, and they were so much younger than me. They hadn't ever worked at a bank before, so like I just felt like it was a slap in the face. So I called a meeting with HR and was like, you know, I want to like talk about getting a raise because like this isn't fair. Okay, I'm going in with this e.l.f. powder. Look at this. This is so janky. It's like almost gone, but I'm trying to use it up. Just like with a little e.l.f. brush. I'm gonna just use this under my eyes because it's so light. So HR lady comes in and is like, no, you're not getting a raise this year. You make enough for the highest level teller, which that's what I was. I was like the highest level teller. She was like, you are at the lowest end, but you're still within that end. We don't have to give you a raise. And that just like really hurt my feelings. And she was like, you know, we'll see how your performance is throughout the year. If you like exceed all your goals by October, so like all my year goals, if I exceed them by October, they would consider giving me a raise. And I was just so done. And I knew that Nolan, and this was, like I said, like March-ish, or February or March. I knew Nolan's daycare was going to be coming to an end, and I didn't know what else we were going to do. And we looked into some other daycares, and it was like $80 a day. And I'm not going to pay that much when I could stay home and not have to pay for daycare at that rate. You know what I mean? I'm setting the rest of my face with this Lorac powder. All my makeup looks janky. And WD 2.5, and it's like almost gone. So So yeah, we checked out some other daycares. They were like $80 a day, and I'm like, no, I'd rather just stay home. And so since they decided not to give me a raise and all this, I was like, I'm done. Like, I started looking for other jobs, and I ended up getting a call from an accounting agency place, and they were like, we can get you this job, and it was gonna be like $1.50 more an hour than what I was making at the bank, and that's like starting off. But I didn't really understand at first that it was like a temp job, but I ended up taking that because I did go to school in high school. I went to like a technical school for a couple years for accounting, so it's something I was always interested in. So I decided to do that, and I hate it. Like, I hate it so much. On my first day, I came home like crying because like the people there were just horrible. There's like a couple people that I'm friends with, but like my manager is the worst. And just like, I didn't know what I was doing. There's no training. I was a temp. They just like threw me in a cube and were like, figure it out. It's so stressful, and I hated it. So I'd applied at a bunch of places before I got the job there. Oh, I also used this LA Colors powder that was like darker. All my stuff's like almost out. This isn't tan. And I'm gonna use bronzer. This is the Maybelline Mineral Power Bronzer. I'm like so close to hitting pan on that. So yeah, I saw there was one job that I really wanted. I've always wanted to work there. It's a bank that I had banked at since I was 18, but they only ever hired teller positions for part-time, and before that wasn't what I was interested in. But now that Nolan's daycare is closing down, I want to be part-time, and we can afford for me to be part-time right now. So I looked through my emails, and they had sent me an email like back when I was first applying, and it went to my spam. And so I ended up like emailing them back and was like, I'm so sorry, this went to my spam. I'm still highly interested in doing an interview. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. So I interviewed there. It was like only my second week into this new job, and they hired me. But I didn't get the call that I got the job until July 11th. It was on my husband's birthday. And let's see what blush I want to wear. I'm going to use this True Match blush in Subtle Sable. So yeah, and then they told me that the start date for training this like group wasn't until August 27th. So I found out about the job like 7 weeks before I would even start. So I haven't even given my notice yet to my job because it's like just a temp job. I'm not going to give them 2 weeks notice. I'm only going to give them a 1 week notice because they're probably just going to fire me because you have to pay double for temps. And like, I don't know. It's so stupid. I hate that job. I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk brush and this e.l.f. highlighter in Gotta Glow. This is like old, but look at that. Everything's like almost gone. So I'm super excited. I start there soon. I'm nervous because I was so excited to leave the bank for something that I was making more money in, and it ended up being like a really terrible place to work. Like my manager is having an affair with one of our employees. I hate him. He's seriously the worst. I don't like to say that I hate people, but this guy is just like the worst. So I'm just ready to get out of there. It's like a huge mess. You can't talk at all at the accounting place. If anyone hears you talking, or if you go in someone else's cube, you get yelled at. They want it like dead silent in there, and that's just not who I am. I'm talkative. I like to be around people, and it's not me. And even though I hated counting money at the bank, I hate touching money. It's disgusting. I was so much happier. I was so much happier, and I actually had texted my boss, like my old boss at the bank, being like, can I come back? And they were like, we're on a hiring freeze. We can't hire anybody. So they haven't even posted my position ever since I left. So that was a little disappointing, but I feel like everything happens for a reason. And this new job is a place I've always wanted to work, and it's part-time, which works perfect with our schedule because my mom can watch Nolan for free on the 3 days a week I have to work, and then I can be home with him 4 more days a week, which makes me want to cry because that's so amazing. And we can afford it. They are paying me so much more than my last bank job did, and it's for the exact same position. So God is good, and I'm so happy. And now that I'm only gonna work 3 days a week, I'm gonna have so much more time for YouTube, and it makes me so happy. So I mean, I better get my stuff together because I'm nervous I'm gonna say it and then it's not gonna happen. But I miss it so much. And even if I never get my videos monetized again, which is fine, I never started my channel with that intention, I would be fine with that because it just, I don't know. Oh, I just realized I left all my eyeshadows over there. I have to get up and get them. But yeah, I'm super happy. I'm super excited, but also really nervous because I was so excited for my last job. And then for it to turn out to be something so horrible, it makes me like nervous to be excited about something else again. But I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I wouldn't have gotten out of the bank job if I wouldn't have been offered something else. It would be paying me so much more, and through that I was able to get another paying job, better paying job. So I have to grab my eyeshadows. I like just organized this whole little thing the other day that has like a bunch of my like older higher end eyeshadows that I want to like get use out of. So let me find a way to put these down in here. Okay. So, oh my gosh, this video is already 17 minutes long. That's okay. It's been too long. And for those of you who've stuck around, like, it seriously makes me so happy. Or like people that message me on Instagram or on my old videos being like, give us an update. Where have you been? Like, we miss you. It seriously like makes my day. It's so sweet. I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna use this little Sephora mirror so it looks straight because it's broken, but I have to use something to put my eyeshadows on with. I have this, what is this called? Bourjois. It's like a cream eyeshadow in beige. I have no idea like what eye look I'm gonna go for, but I'm just gonna go with it and see where it turns out. Some other updates on stuff. So let's see, right after I updated you guys, my brother and his girlfriend broke up, and they had been together for like 5 or 6 years, and it made me really sad because I love her, but they did fight a lot, so that's okay. I know I've mentioned her in a lot of videos before because she always does my hair, and she still does my hair. I still love her. She was a bridesmaid in my wedding. You know, it's sad because I feel like she's like a sister to me. She's like my family. And that was really hard because things ended very terribly for them, and it like hurt me because it was like the same stuff that I've been through. I've just pull myself together. A lot of you guys know what I went through back in the day. I made a video about it and I took it down because I only wanted people that watch my videos regularly to kind of know what was going on. I used a MAC eyeshadow in Femme Fi. I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. But during that time, I was on a lot of depression medicines and anxiety medicines, and I didn't want to be on it anymore. And I know that there's nothing wrong with being on it, and if any of you out there are on stuff, that's completely fine. I was on it for 2 years, and my doctor said that it was fine to be on it forever. There's nothing wrong with that, and I know that. But I just don't like being on medicines. I'm just weird about it. I just feel weird, and that's just me personally. And so I made the decision in March to get off of birth control and my depression medicines all on the same day. And so I was like a wreck for a while, and I feel like I wanted to come back to YouTube for a while, but I just couldn't because I was just in like a really bad place, and I don't like being negative in my videos. Like, I just want to be happy, and so I don't usually share stuff like that a lot, but it was just hard. And you know, everything that happened between my brother and his girlfriend was the same stuff that me and Brennan went through, so that was really hard because it kind of struck a chord in me. And then everything that's happening at my work right now that's like happening all around me is the same stuff that I went through. So it's too relatable, and I just need to get out of there. And having so much change with, like, you know, getting off my medicines, switching jobs to a job I hate, all this stuff, it was so much change. And I'm using MAC texture. It was too much, and I kind of went through, and I'm still kind of going through, like, a huge wave of depression, and it's horrible, and I hate it, and I don't want to be back on my medicines. I don't want to. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I hate this. And of course I don't edit my videos, so I'm stupid. It's just hard. My grandma was just in the hospital. She was in there for like 2 weeks, and that was like 2 weeks ago. She got out on my mom's birthday, which was really sweet. And she's like my favorite person in the world, so that was really rough. There's just been so much that has been going on, and I'm just ready for, like, happiness. Okay, we're not gonna cry anymore. I'm just ready for happiness. I'm starting a new job, and I'm optimistic about it. I don't know which location I'm gonna be at because that's like how they hire. They don't tell you where you're gonna be located until after you're done with a month's worth of training, which is fine. I'm fine with that. And I'm gonna be home more with Nolan, and the only other person that's gonna watch him is my mom, and I completely trust her. She's amazing. So I just feel like my grandma is doing well. She was just off of her medicines, and she is 80. She just turned 80 years old on June 30th. So she's up there, but she's doing good. Let me see, what else do I want to use? Sorry, I don't want to be emotional. I'm gonna use this little, like, Rimmel eyeliner. This is janky too, but it's like brown, and I think it's in like Tiger's Eye or something. It's like super old. But yeah, I'm looking up. I don't want to be sad. I'm ready for things to change direction for me, and I'm still kind of in it, but I've just been wanting to make a video for a while because I know that it brings me happiness, and I miss it. I miss just, like, sharing with you guys. And I've started watching. I went so long without watching any YouTube videos because I was just, like, in the worst place. I couldn't do it. And I've been watching again, and I'm so far behind on everyone's videos. So if you make videos and I'm commenting on, like, super old ones, I'm sorry. I'm just, like, so far behind on everything. I'm using MAC's Folly, or no, it's a Little Folly. It's like a limited edition color. I'm gonna put this tissue so I don't get fallout. But yeah, so that's what's kind of been going on. I probably shouldn't be off my medicine, but I really want to have a baby, and Nolan turned 2 on May 4th, and I always wanted my kids to be like 2 years apart, but everything that I went through when he was born, it kind of set us back with things. But we're doing great. For those of you who do know, we're doing so good. I'm PMSing so bad right now, TMI, but like, whew, my emotions are like right there. So yeah, we're doing so good, like so much better, which is great. And we really want to have another baby. So but with all my job changes and stuff, it's probably not like the perfect timing yet, but I wanted to be off all my medicines and stuff for when that does happen, because, well, obviously you have to get off birth control. So I got off that, and I just, at the same day, I was like, I'm done with this other stuff too, which I might, like, if anyone's interested in a video about that, I know it's kind of like dark and depressing, but it was kind of hard getting off of it, and like I had a lot of really weird symptoms happen to me, like the brain zaps and stuff like that. It was intense. So I don't know, I probably wouldn't do a video about it, but if anyone's curious or wants to ask questions, it was really a strange thing to do and to go through, but yeah, I'm glad that I did it, and I just feel like I'm just extra emotional now, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've always been like a really emotional person. Everyone that knows me, all my friends, always know that I cry probably at least once a day, even if it's over just like something dumb or like laughing too much that I cry. Like, it's hard for me to control my emotions, but there's nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like I have to be medicated for that, but I don't think there's anything wrong with people being on medications either, because I know how much it helped me, because like I probably wouldn't have made it without it, with everything that happened in 2016. So yeah, I just put a little bit of that, a little folly on my lower lash line. Oh my gosh, this video is already so long and emotional and dumb, and no one's probably gonna want to watch it, but that's okay. To that one person out there that's still here, like, hi, you're awesome. I'm gonna use, this is kind of random, but this like MAC, it's like a duo, and I'm gonna use the dark shade for my brows. This is Sweet Liaison, and it's got a little bit of shimmer in it, but like I've used it for my brows before and it's fine. So yeah. So how are you guys doing? I miss everyone. I miss hearing about what everyone's up to and everything. I'm planning on doing a Project Pan video after this, because I have so much stuff, as you can see from this video, that's like almost out, like scraping the edges of everything. So I'm excited to do a Project Pan. I haven't bought any makeup in over 18 months. Like, can you believe that? Can you believe that? That's insane. Which means I should probably like throw away all my makeup, or like I don't know, gift it away before it gets too old. My husband has told me that I should sell it all, which I probably should, but doing blog sales is like super stressful. I did it before and it took up like all my time and energy, but I don't know, it was pretty successful. So maybe I would do it again, but I don't know. Let me know if you're interested in that, because I have so much stuff that has never even been touched at all, not even swatched, that I should probably just get rid of, and I don't want to just throw it away. And I know that I could probably make some money off of it since I'm going down to part-time, but I don't know, I always just feel kind of awkward doing that stuff. Okay, I need to like wax my eyebrows again. They're looking a little crazy, but yeah. What else did I want to talk about? I want to do a Project Pan. I haven't bought makeup in 18 months. That's super awesome. I'm gonna be part-time, so I'm praying that I can, you know, get some more videos up, and I'm hoping that like mentally I just start to get a little bit, I don't know, better. Okay, in my inner corner I'm using Urban Decay's Verve color. It's really like bright and pigmented. I'm gonna put a little under my brow too. I'm not even doing anything today. Like literally at all. I'm just probably gonna do some laundry after this, but I've just missed doing makeup videos and talking to you guys. Yeah, what else? I have on everything except for lips. eyeliner, mascara. I really hope that the phone thing works because this seems way easier. Like, why has this not been a thing for so long? Like, my last phone was only a 12 gig phone, which never would have allowed for me to have enough space. I didn't even have enough space for pictures. But it wouldn't have never allowed me to have enough space to film videos. So this is really cool, and I hope that it works out because that would be fun. And I've always dreamt about doing vlogs. So I don't know, maybe I would do that one day, but now that I can use my phone. I'm gonna use this Revlon lip butter and brown sugar. My lips are like not in the best condition right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I wonder how long it takes to upload from your phone too. I've wondered that. We'll find out soon if you guys end up seeing this. Okay, let's do eyeliner and mascara. Where is my eyeliner? It's in here. I always keep my eyeliner and mascara in my purse, and I just like really quickly do it at work when I get to work because I'm always like running super late. And yeah, I'm gonna miss about my old bank job. Like, I used to do my makeup at work. I used to do my nails at work. Like, you could be on your phone all day, like all that. And this current job that I have is like, you can't do, if you have your phone out, if you're talking to a person, like, they're so strict. And I mean, I make better money, but like, dang, I miss like talking to people. And I don't know, I guess I took some things for granted from my last job, even though they paid me very crappily for being there for so long. I started there when I was only 19. And I worked there till I was like 27 and a half. So, yeah. Sounds crazy to say I'm 27 and a half. Like, when did I get old? I mean, I know I'm not old. But I feel like I should be 20 still. You know what I mean? I remember my grandma saying that one time. She was like, I feel like I should be 20. I was like, you get it, Grandma. Okay, eyeliner I used was MAC's Feline. It's getting kind of small, so that's exciting. I painted my nails and they look like really, really jankety. Why can't I figure out how to do this? They look pretty janky, but look at how small down this nail polish is getting. I feel like I'm like Cherish from Pretty Pistol. Like, I literally can't, and this is the tiniest bottle of nail polish, and I can't ever finish them, so that was pretty exciting. So yeah, I think just mascara and we're all done, so that's exciting. I haven't been wearing any eyeliner on the top lately. I don't really know why, but I just haven't. Oh, this eyelash curler is trash. I need to throw that away. It's like cutting off my eyelashes on the side for some reason. I don't know why. Also, comment down below if anyone gets this far in this video. Let's be real. Comment down below any like tips or tricks with or suggestions too, like with the filming. Like, is this a good angle? Am I looking too much right here? Because I feel like I am, and I hate that I'm doing that. Also, like, suggestions for videos, because I really want to get like on it, because I feel like if I have 2 extra days off a week while Nolan's napping and Brennan's at work, I should be able to get 2 days to film. So even if I just do 2 videos a week, I feel like that would be so awesome. So I mean, we'll see. I do have a toddler, and we all know that's hard, but I'm gonna have so much extra time, I should be able to. I'm excited to like hopefully get caught up on like laundry and like life. Because right now, because our daycare is all done, Nolan's been going to my parents' house 5 days a week. I mean, it's only been a week so far that he's had to do that, but that's a lot, and they live like 40 minutes away, and my mom has been meeting us like halfway, thank God, because then it's like with traffic, rush hour traffic, it's like an hour where it would take 2 hours. So, I mean, that's nice that she's doing that, but I mean, an hour in the morning and an hour at night is still a lot. At least it's not 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours at night. But it is free daycare, and he's with great people. My dad just retired too. He retired at the end of 2017, so that was super cute. So Brendan's the only one that works at their job anymore, because my brother used to work there too, but he left and went to UPS. So he's still doing like driving and stuff. And my husband works in billing at the place where they work, and my dad just retired from there, so my husband's the only one there left. And my dad worked there for like 30 years or something, and he's completely retired now, which is so nice for my mom and him to have like more time together. And like my son goes there a lot, so he gets to see him more, which is really, really great. The mascara I'm using is L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black and waterproof. My mascara takes forever. Does that look pretty good? I'll have to show you guys Rupert too. He was super sick last week. Rupert's my dog, for those of you who don't know. He was super sick, and I had to take him to the vet, and he had like some bacterial intestinal infection or something. He was so sick, and I was so nervous, but he's fine now. He had to have a ton of medicines to fix him up, but he's doing good now. And we usually give him like a puppy cut because he's a Pomeranian, but right now his hair is like super long and fluffy, and it's just adorable, but it's just kind of messy. We usually give him a puppy cut in the summer, so I did like at the end of spring, and it's already all the way grown out now. So yeah, so this is the final look. Thank you for everyone who is still here at like 37 minutes long. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys, and anytime I'm like feeling down or sad or even like good and excited and like all that, you guys are always so great. And I feel like some of my closest friends are here on YouTube, and I know that's kind of silly, but I really do feel that way. And a lot has happened in the past like 6 to 12 months, but I'm here, I'm doing good, and I just believe that things are just gonna keep getting better and better, and I'm excited to film more. So I'm really, really hoping that it does pan out for me to keep panning, because I miss it, and I'm excited. I'm just really, really excited, and especially if this phone thing works, like that makes it a million times easier. So yeah, thank you for everyone for watching. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you, and I'm excited to do more videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.